mountains and sky behind it, the house, with its turrets and arches and mullioned windows, captured her attention. Although house was hardly the proper word for the sprawling stone edifice before her. This was a castle. A magnificent stone edifice straight out of Ivanhoe. It lacked only a moat and a drawbridge, perhaps a few knights poised on the battlements, shouldering bows and releasing arrows against encroaching marauders. Brushing aside such fanciful thoughts, Phaedra shut off the engine and slid out of the Mini, hampered slightly by her ankle-skimming Regency dress. As a teaching tool, it was invaluable, but the thin silk offered little protection against the cold. At least the steps, like the drive, had been treated and showed no trace of ice or snow. Carrying in 4 boxes of cupcakes shouldn't be a problem. As she debated whether to risk carrying the boxes in at once or make a couple of trips, one of the tall, carved doors swung open. It wasn't Lady Rowena who stood there, or Rebecca as she'd half expected, but a young woman with curly, dark hair and friendly but inquisitive blue eyes. "Hello." She regarded Phaedra expectantly. "You must be Professor Brighton. I'm Anna Steele, Rachel Brandon's personal assistant. I love your outfit." "Thank you. It's period appropriate and my students love it," Phaedra admitted. "But it's not very warm." She indicated the boxes on the back seat. "My sister's cupcakes for the tour. I wonder, would you mind?" "Of course. Let me help you." She took 2 of the boxes, balancing them carefully in her arms, and led the way up the steps and through the front door. "The dining room is through here. Rachel's getting ready for a photo shoot for Home Channel magazine later this morning." Phaedra followed, glimpsing ancestral portraits swagged in fresh greenery, and a 12-foot Christmas tree towering at one end of the entrance hall. A handful of people decorated the lower branches, already fitted with white lights, and carefully hung up a selection of antique, hand-blown glass ornaments. She set the boxes down at the end of a lengthy dining table. "This is stunning. Would you like a quick tour?" Before Phaedra could reply, a brisk voice rang out. "I'm afraid there's no time for that. Anna, go and sign for the champagne delivery, please." As Anna excused herself, a perfectly coiffed woman in a navy blue St. John's suit strode into the room. Highlights gleamed in her dark blonde hair. "Rachel Brandon," she said as she extended her hand. "You must be Professor Brighton. Nan said you'd be dropping off the cupcakes for our afternoon tour guests. Thank you." "My pleasure." The owner of Brandon Advertising and host of the Home Channel's Home and Hearth show was petite, yet she commanded the room just as Delaford commanded the mountainside. A firm grip belied her small stature. "Your home is lovely." Rachel produced a gracious smile. "Thank you. I hope the tour raises money for the Historical Society. Giving back is so important. I'm also a spokesperson for the Foster Child Foundation. It's a wonderful organization. I was a foster child myself." "Oh, I had no idea." Phaedra eyed her with renewed admiration. "Both endeavors are so close to my heart. I just hope the weather cooperates, at least for today." She glanced out the window. "The forecast is calling for more snow on Sunday." 2 to 4 inches, Phaedra said. "But the sun's peeking out, so the roads should stay clear until then." "I hope so. We're expecting quite a crowd." She glanced up as Anna returned. "Take these cupcakes into the kitchen and get them plated. Where is Clark? What's his name? He's supposed to interview me at—" She consulted her wristwatch. 8. It's already 5 after. "He just called. The roads are a little treacherous. Professor Brighton arrived with no problem. I expect solutions, not excuses. If he isn't here in 5 minutes, tell him he'll have to reschedule." Phaedra bit back a smile. Looked like Clark Mullinax, reporter for the Laurel Springs Clarion, and the bane of her high school existence, was in for a singular challenge with Rachel Brandon. "I should go," she told Rachel. "I have a 9 o'clock lecture to give and exams to grade before winter break starts. I'll be back later this afternoon to help."